Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the 23rd review of group number 12, Dry Snuff Nasal. Dry Snuff Nasal is the playlist. That playlist and another review from it will pop up on screen in the last 20 seconds of this video. If you would like to make a small one-time donation for content such as this, there is a PayPal link in the description area underneath the video. I thank you for your consideration. So, this is Pfizerland Snuff's Yetl. And I thought I had this one figured out without having to look it up, but now I realize that says Yetl and not Yeti. Yeti would have said, this might be mint, menthol and mint. Something from some area that's cold and might have a Yeti. But no, it doesn't. It's Yetl. We're going to take it over the desk and we're going to take a closer look at the packaging and the product inside. Back in a moment. Okay, so you have a sticker there on metal lid. All right. It is one of the ones that they have in a different color, base color background. The 2022, I am guessing that is some sort of award that was won. German warning label. It's a screw-off lid. Okay, it is threaded. It's got texture up top here to get a grip on it. On the back, their manufacturer's information, the fact that it's 10 grams, what it is, and the barcode, and another German warning label. Charge, I'm not quite sure. You know, if that was the 9th month of 2022, that's reasonable for a product such as this, as long as it has not been opened at any point. That said, this should not have been opened due to the fact that I got this directly from toke.com. All right, so with that, I am going to settle it, since I've been flipping the can all around. I'm guessing that there will not be a lid liner in here, so I'm probably going to have some at this point in the thread action, but we will... Wow, that opened up a little bit too easy. Okay. Wow. You gotta, like, unscrew forever. The thread doesn't look like it's too deep or anything, or it goes too far, but it's like... And there we go. Ah, that is nice looking. So that actually, without my, that's actually a little bit too light. Now I have no idea why that goes dark. That's what I'm seeing in person. All right. But for the sake of seeing the product, I will move this other finger in here that magically lightens it. Do you see this? This is magic hands. You've heard of jazz hands. This is a little bit different. It's my own interpretation. Sort of like dance, but not. I'm just talking nonsense now. You're actually sitting there watching my fingers in a trance. Moving on. Anyway, so it looks like a fine base pad. Look at all this crap that's stuck in the screw. And this is why you need liners. You got stuff. Oh, whoa. Good grief. All right. Okay. Let's get a little bit out. Move it around in there a little bit. Alright, so the moisture level looks good. Moisture level looks really good. Like, I've never had a Pfizerland product that didn't have higher moisture in it, which I like. But this one seems to even excel. I'm pushing this stuff up, man. You can't really tell. I try to give you guys the best look I can. But I'm pushing this up into walls. And I've gone all the way to the bottom of the can. And this is actually the normal allotment. This can isn't light, like product-wise. It's just sticking to itself along the edges. Anyway, let's get some out. That's a little crazy. I don't think I've ever had one that was like that before. All right, so fine base flour with a definite coarser cut in on top of it, which is what you're seeing jump around there. All right, keep in mind you are under magnification by many times over, so it doesn't come across to me as a coarse cut, but there are two different things going on in there. One's the base flour, which is most likely burley, and then they have something laid in on top of it that's slightly longer. And with that, we will take it back up top because now I am sort of interested with this moisture. All right, back in a moment. And we are back. So I'm going to take a smell off the tin here and get all the stuff in the threads on my hand. This is one of those times when I'm like, man, I should have looked this up beforehand. This is going to be way too complicated for a novice like me to figure out. All right, so it smells like maybe rum and a dark fruit, or a dark fruit. There might be a little menthol going on in this, and there's definitely a tobacco smell, which smells. It's not a schmalzler. I don't think it's. You know what it might be? It might be something dark fired. It might be like. Let me find out. Hold on. All right, it's definitely rum. It's got a bit of a burn. It's definitely rum. There might be some sort of dried fruit in there. I don't think plum though. There's something besides the rum, but it could be confused as part of the rum. Let me put it that way. There's a whisper, and I do mean a whisper, of menthol. I don't think it's camphor. It's not mint. I think it's actually menthol. It's not heavy at all. And to tell you the truth, that there's any in it at all that I'm detecting that, I'm a little surprised coming from this particular company. The tobacco is, it's evident in the scent, but it's not the German tobacco that they use a lot. This, like the sort of spicy German tobacco. It's spicy, but it's not that. It could be. It could be something dark fired. And I don't believe they do that with the German tobacco. I'm going to do a little more. Nicotine is medium. It's there. You get a little bit of a burn upon first taking it. Nothing out of control by any means. It's fairly easy to take, partly because of that moisture level, I'm guessing. If they're the small amount of menthol, and there is menthol there, no question in my mind. Aged too. It's actually really easy to take. What I'm waiting for now, though, is if it's going to start causing a postnasal drip. So you can't take it too far because the stuff's pretty heavy. At the same time, though, it's not heavy because it's real coarse. It's pretty fine. It does have that second layer over the flour, the second thing that they laid in, that's slightly more coarse than the flour. But in general, at the very best, it would be a medium grind. Moisture's high. Nicotine's there, but it's nothing You know, nothing crazy. It's not a high nicotine product by any means. I am sure there is a whisper of menthol there. I am sure that the main scent is rum. I am not so sure about the dry fruit. I think it's there, but I'm not quite sure what it is. And the tobacco itself, there is a definite tobacco scent, but I'm thrown. It's not what they usually use. It's not the usual German, grown in Germany tobacco. That is a little spicy itself. I think they're using something dark fired. Now, obviously, the go-to dark fire would be Kentucky, but that would be very out of character for this company. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying it would be out of character. So, you got a rum, high moisture, medium nicotine, medium grind, rum scented snuff. I mean, that about sums it up. Hopefully this company will be picked up. Their catalog will be picked up by someone. I have not heard anything as of yet about either Pfizerland or Rosinski. Both would be a loss. You know, I think some of their blends will be picked up. I think that's sort of almost obvious. It's just how many of them from each company and how long will it take before somebody does. Anyway, this has been my review of Yetl Snuff from Pfizerland Snuff. This has been the 23rd review of group number 12, Dry Snuff. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do thank you for watching, and as always, do take care of yourselves, and God bless.